Breaking news, my country people. Guys, you would be shocked. In a recent revelation, the international police organization Interpol has stated that hundreds of thousands of dollars are being flown out of Nigeria to other African countries and around the world on a hourly basis. Guys, hourly basis, not a daily basis. So every hour, thousands of dollars are being flown out of the country every hour to another country from Nigeria. You can imagine. This was stated by Garaba Baba Omar, the Interpol Vice President for Africa, who spoke at the EFCC Academy, Abuja, when he declared a 4-day workshop for Nigerian law enforcement agencies open. It was noted that evidence had shown that every hour, hundreds of thousands of dollars are flying out of Nigeria to the region and across the world, laundered before it reaches the pockets of criminals to enjoy the profits of their crimes, while the hardworking, honest Nigerians pay the price of these crimes. The organization also noted that money laundering across Africa and the entire world has taken a disturbing shape. Umar called for efforts of every security agencies in Nigeria and other countries to address these issues. The Interpol officials, however, said that the organization has launched what he described as silver notice against money laundering, saying that it's a bid to frontally tackle the scourge of money laundering and the illicit financial flows across the world, especially in Africa. So with every successful money laundering, our country becomes more prone to crime, more drugs, more fraud, more corruption, more violence. Every time criminal money is successfully laundered, our financial institutions take an additional blow, Umar said. And he stressed that hard times await money launderers, as the initiative Silver Notice would make illicit fraud more difficult to launder in any part of the world. Speaking on the theme of the workshop, strengthening capacity and coordination against financial crimes, Omar noted that financial crimes had become transactional and law enforcement agencies needed regular trainings for their workforce to be ahead of fraudsters. At the event, the executive chairman of the EFCC, Ola Olukayode, hinted on the need for the enhanced collaboration in tackling financial crimes. Olukayode, who spoke through the Director, Fraud Risk Assessment and Control of EFCC, Francis Osani, said, "The complex nature of corruption across the world could only be broken by the might of collaborative actions by every stakeholder. The doubting nature of the fight against corruption in Nigeria and the world at large deserves serious collaboration among organizations scheduled with the responsibility of fighting corruption." Now, corruption has been identified as the major stumbling block to Nigeria's development, with stakeholders calling for a more stringent resolve to fight against corruption. We don't talk and say corruption na go kill Nigeria. Corruption na go kill this country one day. Corruption na go finish us kpata for this country if we don't do something about it. If we don't fight corruption now, corruption will finish us. Guys, this revelation is shocking. You can imagine, on an hourly basis, every hour, thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars are leaving this country, going to other foreign countries. Corruption, we know, is a global challenge. But you see, in Nigeria, corruption is our #1 challenge in this country. The cycle of corruption has eaten deep to every organ in our government, starting from the executive, the legislative, and the judiciary. Corruption has eaten deep in our system, which has led to poor governance as a result of corruption. So we really need to buckle up in our fight against corruption in Nigeria. We need to buckle up. And this is not just the effort for one person, not just the effort of our security agencies and other anti-corruption agencies. This is a collective effort. Nigerians must come together to fight against corruption in this country. Yes, If we don't kill corruption, corruption will finish us pata pata. We have to put effort to eradicate this menace called corruption. And it needs our efforts. Both Nigerians, both the government, everybody needs to put their hands on deck in fighting off corruption. Look at the revelation being made. I'm sure the EFCC, they are trying their best. That's the Economic and the Financial Crimes Commission. They are trying their best in their fight against corruption. But I must say, even the EFCC fighting corruption, there are still some corrupt persons among them. So everybody in this country needs to be held accountable. Every sector, every ministry, people must have that mindset that we have to fight corruption. It's a collaborative effort. It's not left for one person alone or for only the president to tackle corruption. Everybody has to put hands together. Now you can imagine the amount of money leaving this country, flying out of this country, money laundering here and there. Even now that they've made this revelation to Nigerians, no one has been arrested. No one has been arrested by the Interpol for being a money launderer. No person. They've not reviewed the identities of these persons flying out this money. They've not reviewed the identities of this person laundering this money. I know the EFCC, they are trying their best, but then the Interpol should also tell us those behind this. They should be arrested, they should be prosecuted. Because we don't want these anti-corruption bodies to say, oh, these are the corrupt persons. These are the money leaving the country, when they cannot pinpoint or identify those persons in those positions doing these things. Millions of dollars leaving the country. And here we are. But yet, they've not even reviewed the identities of these persons. So at this point, corruption has eaten deep into every system in our government. Corruption has eaten deep. No arrest has been made. Nothing, no prosecution. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Let's take few reactions from Nigerians. Those corrupt individuals are the ones telling us not to protest to the end bad governance. They will continue to tell us to have patience forever. If Nigeria is being ruled by military today, all these things will not be happening. Use the same Interpol to bring our money back. How them take steal all this money and Nigeria still dey stand? Makes me wonder how much this country really gets. Are we not even richer than Germany like this? Now so, EFCC is working lip service. Let the foreign body audit the organization. Nigerians will be surprised the rot that will come out of it. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Make una come chook mouth for this matter. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.